Betty Hartley.
And I'm William Hawley.
And this is the Evening News. First thing tonight, we have the latest update on the newest racism issue of this nation.
A black woman named Rosa Parks was arrested for not giving up her seat to a white man, starting the Montgomery Boycott.
When Parks arrived to the police station, she used her one phone call to call the president of the NAACP, who contacted Martin Luther King, which started the peaceful bus boycott.
And live from the Montgomery Bus Boycott, we have our live reporter, James Odell.
I hear it clear, Betty. This act of racism from the government raised a lot of questions about the equality and the objectivity of the government. We had some hands on a boycott here. You were in the bus when this happened, right? What actually happened?
I was sitting behind the woman when the white man barged into the bus to take her seat, but she refused. All she did was refuse her seat. It's her civil right. Boycott the Montgomery bus system.
Thanks, ma'am. As you see, Betty, it's obvious what people think. Oh, you two were in the bus, right?
Yes.
What actually happened?
This black woman rudely refused to hand her seat over to the nice gentleman. He asked her nicely and she disrespected him.
So, as you see, it's clearly there's a contrast in the views here about the boycott. Well, back to you.
Thanks. The following we're about to show you is actual footage that we received.
For a number of years, the Negro passengers on the city bus lines of Montgomery have been humiliated, intimidated, and faced threats on this bus line. Just the other day, one of the fine citizens of our community, Mrs. Rosa Parks, was arrested because she refused to give up her seat for a white passenger. Mrs. Rosa Parks was arrested and taken down to jail, taken from the bus, just because she refused to give up her seat. At present, we are in the midst of a protest, the Negro citizens of Montgomery, representing some 44% of the population. 90% at least of the regular Negro bus passengers are staying off the buses, and we plan to continue until something is done.
This is a demonstration in Montgomery, Alabama, led by Dr. Martin Luther King. In contrast to the violence of many marches, this one is held peacefully with police blessing and under permit. The day before, the marchers had been dispersed by state troopers and sheriff's deputies when they marched without a permit. Today, troopers and deputies are absent. Only city police line the route of march. The only sign of disorder was the blowing of horns by impatient motorists. Not a club was raised in anger. The throng later hears Dr. King summarize a meeting he had with the county sheriff. He said that they were near agreement on future demonstrations, and he saw peace in Montgomery.
With the boycott currently underway and with a strong foundation, this could lead to some serious economic issues of this nation. The question of most people's minds is how much discrimination do people have to endure till this ends?
Well, I don't know about you, but the boycotters are committed. It may take a while to die down. If I had to take a guess, I would say this boycott will last at least 380 days. Up next, we have reporter Rick and Daryl on the story on how your refrigerator might be killing you.
This is Betty.
And William.